Hello, good evening everybody, welcome back into Leinster House. Tonight we are doing vegetarian blue cheese and broccoli soup. So it's very quick, very easy, very nutritious but beautiful flavours. I've got some vegetable stock here, a couple of heads of broccoli. I've got some, well tonight is Roquefort cheese and Danish blue. I'm going to use a base of an onion, a couple of potatoes, a little bit of celery, but basically it's all about the blue cheese and the broccoli, and I'm talking about virtually all of the broccoli. Irish rapeseed oil is a really great success story. This is from the deluxe range in Lidl. So I've got my wok here, so I'm getting the base for my blue cheese and broccoli vegetarian soup. So I'm going to fry off. I've just peeled 3 small potatoes, and I'm just going to stick them into the oil with a little bit of onion and some garlic, and that will be the base. And I'm going to wok them up for a little bit, and then I'll put them into the pot with the vegetable stock. And then of course it doesn't take long to cook broccoli anyway, so we layer it up. A little bit of celery as well. You don't have to do this, but a potato and onion is always good. I've got celery in the fridge, so I'm making use of it. Okay? You could do all this in the one pot, but I'm just separating it. I've started with the 3 small potatoes or 2 medium potatoes and 1 onion, finely chopped. I'm just putting it into the wok because it's non-stick and you can just saute it around. It just gives better flavour with the overall finish. But if you didn't want to be bothered, you can just put the oil in your soup pot, saute the garlic and potato, add the celery, then add the stock, as you'll see in a minute when you finish it off. So I'm just stirring it around here. Okay, so I've just finally cut about 4 inches of celery. Finally, I'm just going to add it in with the potatoes and the onion. Give it a little stir around. As I said, it's all about the flavour, so just cooking it off with some rapeseed oil on a low heat. Again, you don't want to burn it, but with woks you got to continually fry it. But if it was just in the pot, you do exactly the same, just continual stirring, then add your stock. So I've just chopped up 3 little cloves of garlic. I'm adding them in because garlic doesn't like to get burnt, and garlic's more for flavour. So we've been sauteing this now for about 4 and 5 minutes. I'm just ready to do the one pot wonder now here. Now, I've just rinsed the broccoli and I'm going to use all of it. I took off the stumps, but I'm going to use all of the broccoli and cut it up small. And basically, my hot stock here, I'm going to transfer the veg into this pot, bring it up to the boil and add in my broccoli, because we're going to whiz everything at the end anyway. And the last thing to go in will be the blue cheese. Okay, I've got 1.5 litres of stock, so I used 2 OXO, but any stock cubes, vegetable stock cubes, 1.5 litres, and I've got my sautéed potatoes, celery, an onion and a bit of garlic going in here. So that's basically the base of the soup. As I said, you don't have to do it separately. I could have started it all there to go with, but because it's non-stick, you'll be stirring a lot, so it's easier just to do that. Now, I take off the base of the broccoli, but I end up using all of this. This is all good stuff. Don't be cutting it all off and throwing it away. Use it, it's all good to go. So for something like this, usually 2 medium heads of broccoli, but I'll see how I go with this. I've got a reserve on stock, so I've got 2 smaller ones, but I still cut this down small and I chop it up fine. It's all good. Anything out of the ground, it's all good. And vroom vroom. Yes. So here we go. I'm just bringing that up to medium heat, and it'll take about 6-7 minutes. Okay, sorry, I've still got my wellies on. Now, like Michaela, my wellies are Italian, but I bought them in New Zealand and they are linen on the inside. Anyway, they're wellies and they're fabulous. don't know where I got my penny from, but I like it. Anyway, I'm sitting down. I'm kind of tired. Saturday night. The soup will be ready in 2 minutes. I'm just getting ready to put the blue cheese into it. Yes. Okay, so all the vegetables, the broccoli and the potatoes are almost ready to go. So tonight it is Roquefort and a bit of Danish blue. I think these are both out of Lidl, good old Lidl. I like strong cheese. Strong cheese is good. As I said to you, if you don't like blue, use something like a mature cheddar, just a red cheddar. Now I might need all of this. I'm going to cut one and then see how we go with the other, and probably I'll have half of it eaten before it gets to the pot. Love blue cheese. So I'm just going to take the Danish blue and a bit of the Roquefort and gradually stir it in, and then I'll see what I think of the flavour. Okay, so I'm just going to whiz it up. You can, if you want to, opt to put some grated cheese in or a little dollop of cream, but I think with all the blue cheese it's rich enough as it is. So a little bit of crispy French bread or garlic bread or something with this, it'll be delightful, supper or lunch. Okay, so our broccoli and blue cheese soup with a base of a little bit of onion, potato, celery in the mix. I've added no cream, the blue cheese does all the work. If you don't like blue cheese, just use cheddar. Gorgeous, delightful, fulfilling. Molto bene.